Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, my dear students. We are going to revise on Saturday what we have studied last week. Let's start with number 1. In Unit 3, under the title, What's That? What's That? Number 1, listen and discuss. Which words on these pages do you already know? As you see, I think this is, my dear students, let's read. Welcome to the museum. This is the guide, and those are visitors of the museum. Welcome to the museum. My name is Tom. I'm your guide. Follow me, please don't touch anything. There are some instructions the guide says to the visitors. As you see, please don't touch anything. لا تلمس أي شيء. And no photographs. No photographs يعني ممنوع التصوير. طبعا قلنا يا شباب إن في بعض المتاحف ممنوع التصوير. ليه؟ لأن المقتنيات ساعات تعرض إلى السرقة وخلافه. عشان كده قلنا no photographs. We have some vocabulary as you see. Let's start with nouns. Vocabulary: airplane, bicycle or bike, they are the same. Calculator الحاسبة. Camera, car, diamond الماس أو الماسة. Dinosaur, egg, fish. As we studied, we have some expressions and the questions. As you see, we have also what this and what that, what are these and what are those. Now let's go back to our lesson. Airplane, camera, bicycle, car, telephone, typewriter, headphones, washing machine, calculators, and what else? We have also studied television, and radio. Okay, we also will study what this and what are those. As you see, we have two questions. What's this for the singular things, and what are those for plural things? Okay, what is this? It's a radio, because a radio is a singular noun. So we start with what is this, and we answered with it's a radio. جاوبنا ب it's a radio لأنه مفرد. What are those? And what are those? They are calculators, they are headphones, and so on. Now let's move to the posters at the museum. These posters, as you see, it's a reproduction of painting by Vincent van Gogh. It's a reproduction, it's not original, so it is a high copy. As we say, reproduction يعني نسخة طبق الأصل وليست الأصل. Buy a souvenir at the museum gift shop. Buy a souvenir at the museum gift shop. قلنا souvenir معنى هدية تذكارية. gift shop محل بيع الهدايا داخل المكان أو المتحف. Check out those sculptures. قلنا المنحوتات أو الأشياء المنحوتة. Lamp, watches, keychains, tote bags, and toys. And also we have, when I ask about the singular, I said what is this or what is that, as we will study next lesson inshallah. Watches, what are those? They are sculptures, they are watches, they are keychains, they are tote bags, and the last one, they are toys, as you see. Now let's move to next page. I think it's about, as you see, it's about the comprehension. We have studied the answer yes or no. Tom says, Tom the guide, as we will see. Number 1, welcome to school. The guide, المرشد، المرشد اللي هو كان بيرشد الزوار. Welcome to school. He said welcome to school? No. So he said welcome to the museum. Welcome to the museum. Number 2, follow me. He said follow me, exactly. Yes. Number 3, don't take photographs. Don't take photographs يعني لا تلتقط صور. Yes, he said no photographs. No photographs. So don't take photographs يعني لا تصوروا. Number 4, look at those paintings. He said look at those paintings. No, he didn't talk about any paintings. ما تكلم عن أي رسومات أو لوحات مرسومة. Now let's move to this listening, answer and ask and answer about the items in the museum. And number 1, for example,
what's that?
What's that? ما ذاك الشيء أو ذلك الشيء أو ما تلك. I think it's a bicycle. And if you don't know, you say I don't know. لا أدري. ما أدري. لا أعلم. I don't know. Okay. Number 2. What are these? What are these?
What are these?
What are these? They are keychains, as you see. They are keychains يعني سلسلة المفاتيح أو حامل المفاتيح. Okay. Now, my dear students, let's move to the grammar section on page 20. As you see, we have the grammar section as we studied. This is a famous modern sculpture that is a water fountain. That's a water fountain يعني نافورة المياه. This is a famous modern sculpture يعني منحوت حديث مشهور. هذه طبعا الشكل ده قدامنا اللي بيصمموا عليه الدروع حاليا. دايما يصمموا على شكله ده الدروع اللي هي في الهدايا. Demonstrative pronouns, as you see, this and that. This and that. As we mentioned, now dear students, this and that for singular يعني للمفرد. Plural, these and those. وهذه بنستخدمها للجمع. These and those. Use this and these for things near you. الأشياء القريبة منك. Use that and those for things far from you. So let's use what is this and what's that for the singular object, but these and those for plural objects. دي الأشياء الجمع. Now with the imperative case, as we mentioned, imperative case when you ask someone, for example, to do something. If you ask your friend, your classmate, your brother to do something, so you say, sit down, stand up, give me your pen, give me your book, give me some water please. It's an instruction or command. The command الأمر or instructions أو التعليمات. So say to be polite, say please. Say what? Say please to be polite. Affirmative, in affirmative sentence, sit down or please sit down. When you say please, it is more polite than sit down. يعني أكثر أدبا من كلمة sit down فقط. Now with the negative, Don't sit down. We use don't to do this exercise. We use sit down. It's affirmative case. In the negative, we use don't. Don't before sit down, before the command, before the instruction. As we studied, don't sit down. Please don't sit down. It's more polite than don't sit down. يعني أكثر أدبا من ذلك. Also use the imperative to give advice. For example, when you advise someone, تنصح شخص ما. To give advice, buy those posters. They are nice. يبقى اشتري هذه الملصقات. They are nice لأنها جميلة. Don't buy that paintings. It's strange. يعني لا تشتريها. هذه الرسومات. It's strange إنها غريبة أو تبدو غريبة. Okay. Now with a and an, the indefinite articles. As we studied last week, a and an. A and an comes before a singular noun. A singular noun قبل اسم مفرد. طيب وش الفرق؟ What's the difference between a and an? Okay. Use a before words that begin with a consonant. قبل الاسم المفرد اللي يبدأ بساكن. طيب consonant sound هذه as in R for radio, C for calculators, and painting, B for painting. We use a radio for just one radio. As you see, singular noun, اسم مفرد, a radio, a calculator, and a painting, لوحة مرسومة أو رسم. Use an before words that begin with a vowel sound. Begin with a vowel sound, as in airplane, an English, or an egg, an orange, an igloo, an umbrella, and so on. Now, my dear students, let's move to the next page to do this exercise exactly as you see in the picture. We also have, for example, as you see, we have the grammar with work with about use this or that. As you see, when you use this or that, for example, you use this and that for singular, these and those for plural. As you see, we also have this and these for near things, that and those for far things. Okay, so let's start with this example. The given example is what this? What this? The answer is it's a pencil. It's a pencil. It's a pen. It's a lamp. It's an airplane. It's a sculpture. It's a painting. So we use it with the singular, as you see. But when we use those or these for plural objects or things, نستخدمها مع الجمع. Okay. What are those? What are those? Number one, what are those? They are keys. What are those? They are keys. يعني مفاتيح. Now let's move to number one. As you see, I'll ask with a singular or plural. Is it far or near? It's far. So we will use that. What's that? And also we use those for near or far, for far things. As you see, what are those? ما تلك الأشياء. they are paintings. As you see, there are two paintings, so they are plural. What are those? So we use that and those for far things, للأشياء البعيدة. What are those? They are paintings. Number 2, it's a sculpture, as you see, so we will use it with this or these for near things. It's a singular, يعني مفرد, so we will use what is this? It's a sculpture. Number 3, it's an airplane, so we will use it, airplane, also near or far. It's far, as you see, so we will use دايما الطيارة بتكون بعيد عني. What's that? What's that? It's an airplane. It's an airplane. Why did we use an? Because it starts with a vowel, as you see, A, E, I, O, U, as we mentioned. حروف المتحركة اللي بتعطينا أصوات متحركة 5. ماشي, they are 5, A, E, I, O, and U. And number 4, headphones, they are plural, so we will use it with these or those. But it's far or near? It's near me, يعني قريبة جدا مني. So we will use these. What are these? What are these? They are headphones. They are headphones because they are plural. كل شيء له جزئين. عندك هنا for example glasses, shorts, pants, trousers, shoes, jeans. أي شيء له ناحيتين بيعامل معاملة الجمع. And number 5, a bike or a bicycle, as we studied. Bike or bicycle. Number 5, what is this or what is that? What's that? Because it's far, يعني بعيدة عنه زي ما انت شايف الصورة. What's that? It's a bicycle. Number 6 and the last one. 1, 2, 3. What are these? قريبة بس جمع. What are these? They are cameras. They are cameras, as we studied. Now let's move to workbook, page 97. Page 97, as we mentioned, we have a radio, car, airplane, camera, watch, television, keychains, bicycle, calculator, and robot. Now these words starts with a consonant except airplane. كلهم بيبدأوا بساكن ما عدا airplane. Starts with a vowel A. So we will use A with a radio, a car, a camera, a watch, a television, a keychain, as you see, bicycle, calculator, and robot. Now, but we will use an with airplane. بس هنستخدم مع airplane. An airplane. An airplane يعني طائرة لأنها بتبدأ بفاول. فاول اللي هو الصوت المتحرك. طيب نشوف هنا السؤال. Exercise B, write items from A in the correct column. Use A or an for each one. لازم نستخدم قبلها A أو an. هذا اللي قلناه. طيب احنا قلنا we have classified to travel, electronics, and personal items. What are the things that we travel with? We also travel with a bicycle, an airplane, a car, a calculator, a radio, a camera, a television, a watch, a keychain, and a robot. They are personal items, and those are electronics and the travel with a bike or a bicycle, an airplane, or a car, as you see. We also use A in front of anyone. Before a bicycle, A. And before airplane, A for a car, a calculator, a radio, a camera, a television, and so on. Now let's move to this question. This exercise, change to the plural. Change to the plural يعني حول إلى الجمع. الجملة مفرد أو السؤال مفرد. الاثنين أحول الجملة والسؤال إلى. طيب الأولى أعطاني فيها سؤال. What is this? What is this? What's this? ما هذا؟ طيب what أداة استفهام لا تتغير. is حولناها للجمعها are. this these. What are these? But with the sentence it's a sculpture. They are sculptures. They are sculptures يعني تماثيل أو منحوتات اللي هي على أشكال مختلفة. Number one. What's that? Number one. What's that? We use what is becomes are. That becomes those for far things. That and those for far objects or things. الأشياء البعيدة الاثنين مفرد وجمع. That for singular and those for the plural للجمع. It's a calculator, so we will use instead of it we use they. Is we use are, and a calculator we use calculators, so they are calculators. Number three, it's a pencil. As you see, they are pencils. They are pencils. It's my key. It's my key. It's they are. Instead of it's we use they are. My it becomes our. Key it becomes ours. Okay, they are my keys or they are our keys. They are the same. واحد بيتكلم هم يكون مفاتيحي للشخص نفسه أو مفاتيحنا our keys. That's a car. That's a car. As you see, those are cars. That we use becomes those. Is becomes are, and a car becomes cars. Okay, number 6 and the last one, it's hair painting. As you see, they are hair painting. They are hair paintings بمعنى هذه لوحاتها المرسومة. Now, my dear students, I would like to thank you, and I ask you to go to this exercise next week on Sunday and do it with each other. Thank you, my dear students, and goodbye.